coming
And
up.
so you said something in the video I thought you were joking about.
Oh,
You
okay.
said that you've slept with 50 men and women
Yeah, probably.
at
I probably
23
said
years
that.
old?
Yeah.
And,
Fun. Doesn't that sound a lot of fun?
and how did you manage to do that?
I met people and had sex with them.
And so what is it like sleeping with, was it 50 men and women or 50 men and some women?
I mean, it's like I get better and better every single time, you know?
And what is that like? You say it's fun?
Yeah. Have you tried
Amazing.
it?
What are you looking for that causes
No,
you to
why?
do
Why
that?
haven't you slept with 50 men?
Did you know that women who sleep around like that are sluts?
That sounds like a lot of fun in that case. I can be a slut. I'm having a lot of fun.
You know, will you be a
He's
slut?
also a slut.
And so do you sleep with men and women?
Yep.
And why are you doing it with both people, both men and women?
Fun. Why not? Twice as much fun, Jesse.
Once you get married, would you continue to do that?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Really? So, Melina, when you marry him, are you going to move to America?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
oh, good. And will you obey him?
What was that mean?
Obey,
Yeah.
like take my orders.
Wait, for what?
I don't know. For
Wait,
what,
what's
Jesse?
that?
What do you mean by that, Jesse?
Because the man is the head of the wife, and it's the wife's responsibility to obey her husband.
You're gonna obey me?
I think it's the opposite.
No.
What's the
Yeah,
opposite?
she's gonna be very obedient, Jesse. 100%.
Is that true,
What do you want me to
Melina?
do? What do you want me to do?
We'll take orders from the head of the household.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I wasn't prepared.
What?
I wasn't prepared for that.
And when you get married, are you going to stay home and watch over his children or raise his children for him?
Yeah.
Maybe if we have kids in the future, maybe.
We will
But I
have
mean,
a
she
kid.
streams, so she can work and stream at the same time, or stream and take care of the kids at the
I
same
thought I
time.
could work and take care of the kids at the same time and make more money.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, I wish you guys well. Congratulations on getting married.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, I do wish you well with that. Melina, you're a very interesting person, so I need to talk to you first. I already know about Destiny.
Okay.
Well, something I
Sure.
learned some new things about Destiny
Let's
too.
go. Yeah. Sounds great.
So, what's important to you, Melina?
In life,
Yeah, period.
like having fun. It's
Having
important.
fun.
Yeah.
How old are you?
experiencing things. 23.
23. And so
Yeah.
when you say having fun, what do you mean?
Like travel, experiencing things, like doing psychedelic drugs is fun for me. Like painting, streaming, meeting people is fun. Yeah.
Did you say doing drugs?
Yeah, it's fun.
And what type of drugs do you do?
Like mushrooms.
Do you really?
Yeah,
And,
you?
and why? No. Why do you do them?
because it's fun. You're
What's
missing
fun?
out.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry?
you should. You should do them. You should do it and you will see it's fun.
But I don't need to. I have peace.
But I mean, sure. But don't you want a little bit more peace by having some psychedelic mushrooms?
Amazing.
Like, imagine, like, maybe your life is fun, but maybe sometimes you go on roller coasters to make it even more fun sometimes. It's like
That's
that.
amazing. And do
Yeah,
you
I know,
smoke?
right?
Do you smoke pot as well?
No.
You
I
don't smoke pot, just
No,
mushrooms.
I don't think it's fun.
Really?
Yeah.
How often do you do mushrooms?
Like once a year.
Really? And
Yeah.
so, how did you and Destiny meet?
We met in New Zealand. So I reached out to him on social media and then we met in New Zealand like 2 years ago. 3?
Yeah.
Almost 3 years ago, yeah.
You give out advice to other women and men how to have sex, right?
Okay.
Is that true? I want to be sure I'm clear on this.
So, sometimes they ask, yes, and then I respond.
And so you said something in the video I thought you were joking about.
Oh,
You
okay.
said that you've slept with 50 men and women
Yeah, probably.
at
probably
23
said
years
that.
old?
Yeah. Fun. Doesn't that sound a lot of fun?
And how did you manage to do that?
I met people and had sex with them.
And so what is it like sleeping with, was it 50 men and women or 50 men and some women?
I mean, it's like I get better and better every single time, you know? So like maybe in the start it wasn't that good, and then later on, now it's really good.
So you really slept with 50 men?
No, women as well.
50 men and women.
Yeah.
And what is that like? You said it's fun?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Have you tried it?
I'm sorry?
Have you slept with 50 men and women?
No way.
Why?
Why should I?
Yeah, why?
What are you looking for that causes
No,
you to
why?
do that?
Why haven't you slept with 50 men or women?
I've been a slut maker, but
You've been a slut. Oh, so you have slept around with a lot of women.
yeah, I have with a lot of women, but
Yeah.
not that many.
Was it fun?
It was fun
fun?
sometimes.
Yeah, see, so that's why you do
Yeah.
it the same way.
And so you feel good, you have fun sleeping all with the men and women?
Yes, as you have also fun when you're sleeping around with men and women.
I've never slept with men. It sounds like you.
Why?
Why you keep saying that? You're saying something that's not true.
I don't know. I'm just asking if it's true.
I
Why
slept with some.
what's
I
wrong
slept with
asking?
slut. Did you know that women who sleep around like that are sluts?
That sounds like a lot of fun in that case. I can be a slut. I'm having a lot of fun.
You know, will you be a slut?
He's also a slut.
So what?
He sleeps with men and women too.
He sleep with men and women,
Yeah.
and so he's a slut maker.
He's a slut as well.
Is that true, Destiny?
I guess in your world, yeah, that's what I'd be, Jesse.
And so do you sleep with men and women?
Yep.
And why are you doing it with both people, both men and women?
Fun. Why not? Twice as much fun, Jesse.
But why is it just fun to do it?
Yeah, sure. What? Yeah.
Once you get married, would you continue to do that?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Really? Destiny, I read that, and I don't know if I knew this or not. At one time, you were a Christian.
Long time ago, like until I was 16, maybe. I went to Catholic school.
And then what happened?
I grew up a little bit, started asking questions. I mean, you kind of lose your religion pretty quickly when you go through that process, I think.
Really? And you just didn't believe in God anymore?
Yeah, not much.
Oh, I see. And Melina, are you a Christian?
No.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Do you
Absolutely
have
not.
morals and values?
No.
You
not
don't have
really.
any morals?
Wait, you don't have morals and values?
No.
You kind of do.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You would like murder someone,
But
right?
not, yeah, sure. But not, I don't believe in God or anything though.
But do you
It's
have
not
more?
very, it's not a very common thing in Sweden to like be super religious or like believe in God. We're pretty like not into that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, so like if you're, I remember there was like one guy in my class that was religious and he got bullied because it was like pathetic because you're believing in Santa Claus basically.
Jesus.
To say, yeah, but he did get bullied because he believed in God.
Wow. And did your parents don't believe in God either?
No.
What is it like to grow up without a belief in God?
I get to have a lot of more fun than most people do. Yeah. So I
Really?
think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
And what do you do when you have those empty moments when that kind of stuff doesn't satisfy you anymore?
I take
It's-
mushrooms.
You take mushrooms?
Yeah.
And do you take mushrooms too, Destiny?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really? Were you
Yep.
taking mushrooms before you met Melina?
Yep.
And why do you take mushrooms?
It's a fun experience.
And what do you do with your empty moments?
I don't really have empty moments. I work a ton. I do things for fun on the side. Like I got people to hang out with. Like, yeah, I don't really have empty moments.
Do you guys plan to have children once you get married?
Probably
Yeah.
eventually, yeah.
And will you cut out all this other stuff once you have children?
I mean, like when you have children, like you probably can't do as much.
Because you
but
don't
I
have
mean,
time, right?
yeah,
You
it
would
depends on what's going on. Like
You put
we're
a
not
lot
gonna
of
have
time
like the
into
kid
things.
crawling around the living room while we're like high on mushrooms, like crawling around and stuff. That's not gonna happen. You know.
Amazing. And so, Destiny, I didn't know you already had a child.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a boy or girl.
Boy,
And how old is he?
10 years old.
You spend time with him?
Yeah, I used to a lot when he was younger, but then since I moved to California, I just have to fly out there basically every time I travel.
Oh, I see. So when you do see him, you're pretty close to him? He's close to you? Are you close to him?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sometimes we stream together when I go down. He likes to like goof off on stream and stuff. And then we talk on the phone and whatnot. Yeah.
That's amazing. Destiny, so you have no morals?
I mean, I think I have morals, but
No, not you, but Destiny. I mean, not you, but Melina. Melina.
Oh, I have morals, sure.
Where do you get your morals from?
I treat people around me like I want to be treated. you know?
And how's that? Like slaps?
Like I sleep with people so they can sleep with me. Is that what you mean?
I,
No.
I heard you say in your Instagram thing that you were raped.
Oh, yeah, one time.
And how old were you? How did that
I
happen?
was 16 years old.
So that's why you're doing what you're doing now?
Oh, you think that I have like issues, like sexual issues or something? Nah, I'm pretty fine. It's pretty chill.
So that's not.
I got a therapy for a little bit there, but it was all good.
So were you able to overcome that trauma?
Yeah,
How do you know you've
sure.
overcome that?
Because whenever something similar has happened, I punched the guys in the face.
So they have tried to rape you. Other guys have tried to
Well,
rape
not
you.
rape, but like sexually harassed or something. And usually I just like do something about it.
So in Sweden, most of the Generation Zs have the same attitude about sex and life as you
Yeah,
do.
I'd say so. We're Swedes are way more open when it comes to nudity and when it comes to sexual activity and stuff. Yes, it's not uncommon to meet Swedes that has the same like count number as I do. Yeah,
Well, no
it's a
wonder,
different culture.
no wonder
Yeah.
Sweden is going to hell in a handbasket.
You think so?
Yeah, it has no values. What
But it's
the?
fun.
So do you and Melina have threesomes and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Justin, I'm surprised at you.
I thought we went over all this last time. I'm a degenerate, Jesse.
We're
I
very
don't. I
surprised.
don't remember that. Maybe I just
Half man,
forgot.
half woman, right?
And so, what was it that attracted you when you first saw Melina, knowing that she'd been with so many guys and ladies? What was it that attracted you to her?
I mean, that's not stuff I usually care about, like what somebody's body count is. Not usually something I worry about. I don't know. We hung out a lot and we had fun a lot, and that's enough for me to like get to know somebody better. So she came to America afterwards, and then we continued to hang out. Our relationship got deeper, and yeah.
So you guys are not in love with other people. You're just in love with one another, and you have sex with everybody and their mama.
Exactly. I only love 3 people, Jesse.
And who's that?
Melina, my son, Nathan, and black people.
Oh, you love
Just
black
those 3.
people?
Yeah, I do.
Melina, you love
Amazing.
black people?
Oh yes.
Do you
I
love
that.
white people?
Yes.
You do?
I love everyone.
Are there black people in Sweden?
Yes.
A few of them.
A few? Because black people don't like cold weather.
Well,
okay.
some of them do here, I guess.
And so I don't know what to say to you guys. This is so interesting. Does
You can ask on.
does sex ever get bored to you guys?
Yeah, that's why you have it with lots of people, so it doesn't get boring.
How about you, Melina?
No, I don't think it gets boring.
How, if you're such a slut, how are you going to be a good wife and mother?
I mean, I think I'm pretty good right now. I'm pretty good. I'm gonna be pretty good when I'm a wife and a mother as well. No?
But how?
How?
Yeah.
What do you think my sex life has to do with my kid?
You're not going to have time to raise kids because you're going to constantly be having sex. Millennial, can you see yourself being a wife that stay at home and cook and iron and clean
don't
the
like
house?
I like cleaning, but I do not like cooking.
Oh, you don't? Do you
No.
cook, Destiny?
I mean, I can, but usually we just order food. It's a lot of time.
So what are you going to do when you get the kids? Are you going to just order food or cook?
Oh, we probably could cook if we want. It's not like it's hard to learn, right?
It's hard for men to learn. I don't know about for women.
I don't think it's hard for men to learn. If you go into any restaurant, you go back to the kitchen. It's like 90% men cooking back there.
But
right?
they had to go to school for that.
No, you don't have to go to school to learn to cook at IHOP or
Wait, do you
Village
know how to
Inn.
make spaghetti?
Do
Right.
I?
Do you know how to make spaghetti? How do you make spaghetti?
I don't know. I know that I've never done it, but I think you're supposed to
Really?
borrow the water because cooking is a woman's thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know plenty of men that's really, really good at cooking, and
Wait,
a lot of women that doesn't.
Well, I
how
know
to cook.
some that are good cook, but they did it as a career. They went to school and learned how.
Maybe this is your new interest that you're gonna try when you get home today, and you will figure out that you love cooking.
I seriously doubt that.
Wait, would you say that a woman's life is boring?
Today's woman life is boring because you can see that they're all empty and unhappy.
Do I look empty and unhappy to you?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
I don't know. When I saw your video yesterday or last night and I heard what you were saying, I felt a sense of sadness for you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm not judging you about it because I understand you don't believe in God, so Satan is your daddy. Your parents didn't guide you the right way. So I understand it. But I just felt it wasn't something that I was happy to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I wish
see.
everybody well. And I can't imagine you having peace sleeping with that many people. And now you say you're doing drugs and all that. So you
Wait,
can't.
do you like orgasms?
Like who?
Do you like orgasms?
No.
Really?
Uh-uh.
So why did you sleep with 50 women then?
I never slept with 50 women.
You said you were a slut maker.
But not 50 women. I mean, when I was growing up,
Plenty.
women were not as empty and sleazy as they are today.
How many women did you make into sluts, Jesse?
If I took a guess between 17 and 20 something, I would say
How
about
could you do that to
I
those
would
women?
say about 5 or 10 at best.
How could you make them so empty and sad?
So now,
You did that to them. You made them sad and empty. Why did you do that to them?
well, at that time, I was sad myself at that time because
So you took
that's
your
why I was
sadness
doing it.
out on these women?
But yeah, most of the time when men take advantage of women like that is because they're looking for something too. And the men and the women are looking for something that they never find in that way. Melania, do you support abortion?
Yeah, I think you should be able to have an abortion, yes.
Really? Have you ever had
Yeah.
one?
No.
And why do you think it's okay for a woman to kill a man's child in the womb?
Is it not her child as well?
No, it belongs to the man.
Wait, am I a baby making machine?
Yes.
Steve, why didn't you tell me this?
Well,
I think it's your body, your choice.
What do you mean your
it
body,
comes
your
to-
choice? What does that mean?
Like, okay, Jesse, imagine if you were a woman and you were raped and got pregnant. Do you think you do not have the rights to remove that child from you?
No,
because-
she doesn't have a right to do that. Even if she
Why?
got raped, she can put the baby up for adoption rather than killing the baby in the womb.
what if a 12-year-old got raped by her dad? Should that 12-year-old have to have the kid?
I doubt if that happens.
It
Oh, come
does
on,
happen.
You guys are
It
doing
does
a lot of-
happen. Of course it happens.
You're
yeah.
doing a lot of ifs. I don't think that happens.
No, it
You
does
don't think
happen.
minorities get raped, or not minorities? You don't think that minors get raped sometimes by older people?
Not by their fathers.
You don't
Okay,
think so?
let's say it's not by the father. Let's say a 12-year-old gets raped by a teacher or something. Do you think they should be forced to have that kid?
Well, I don't like doing ifs. I would rather wait and see and deal with it if and when it happens because
Well, that's what we do when
You
we
don't
talk about
know-
making abortion laws, Jesse.
Yeah.
you don't know how you're going to feel about a situation until you have to deal with the situation.
Sure, but
But-
shouldn't they have the right then to figure it out rather than the state tell them you're not allowed to do anything?
Well, killing a child in the womb is an evil thing to do, and we owe it to the child to give that child a chance to have a life. And
Wait,
not
what
just
about
let-
if a
not-
child gets a child and then you know that this child is gonna die if they give birth?
That's
In
the
that case
only
as well?
time that I would grant an abortion if they knew for sure that the mother would lose her life. And since the mother's already living, she deserved to live. So that's the only time I think an abortion should be permitted. But when you say it's her body, her choice, how is it her body?
Because it's my spirit, right? That is in this body.
How is it your
that
body,
way.
though? I'm not understanding that.
This is my body. Like
Yeah.
I can move around. Like I'm existing like a human. So it's my body.
Did you create the body?
No, my mom did.
How did your mother create the body?
She had sex with my dad.
But how did she create the body? She just laid up and got pregnant. She didn't do anything. How did she create the body to
Wait,
make it
what
her
do you
own
mean?
body?
My whole body is gonna carry a child and create the child. Don't you think my body's putting work into creating the child?
But you didn't create the body. You're not telling me how you created
Of
the
course
body.
I did inside of my body. Like my body created my child.
How is that?
Obviously. How does it
Jesse,
work?
when's the last time you took a biology class?
Yeah.
Where do you
How
think babies
is-
come
I'm
not
from?
trying
learn
to
this in
figure
school?
out. I hear women say, "My body, my choice," and
Yeah.
when women can tell me how they created their body, then I can agree that they can kill the baby. How did you create your body,
My body,
Melina?
my body created my child in my
No, how
belly.
did you said your
How
body,
created
your
your
choice.
body.
How did
My
you
mom
create
did.
your
My
body?
parents created me, right? I was in my mom's womb, right? And then she created me.
Do
She was
you
carrying me for 9 months. Didn't your wife do this?
did you realize that you did not create? There's no such thing as my body, my choice. You didn't create
Wait,
your
you don't,
body.
you're telling me that I did not create my body.
Women don't create their own bodies. It's just a saying.
Who is
It's
creating
not
the body?
God.
But if you don't believe in God,
That doesn't mean he doesn't exist because you don't believe
it
in
doesn't exist. Do you believe in Santa?
him. I can't wait until December comes.
Wait, do you
That-
believe in Santa?
You don't believe there's a Santa either?
No, I don't believe in Santa. Do you believe in Santa?
Oh, yes. No wonder you don't
You?
get anything for Christmas.
That's true. Why didn't you give me anything for Christmas?
Because you don't believe in Santa.
Okay.
So if both of you believe the same way,
We're going to hell.
how are you
Amazing.
going to, Justin, how are you going to lead her if you think and believe in all the wrong things that she think and believe in? How will you be of help to her?
Wait, how will I help Melina if she thinks the wrong thing?
I mean, you're thinking all the wrong things that she's thinking. How will you lead her in the right way to go?
I don't think we're thinking the wrong things, Jesse. I think we think pretty clearly about these things. Yeah.
And you think that abortion is fine.
Yeah.
And you believe that a woman has a right to kill a child in the womb.
I mean, I don't consider it like a living person yet. So yeah.
And so you think that a woman has the right to do that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Melania, do you believe in right and wrong?
That's a complicated question. Like, I believe in right and wrong to like have a society that is functional, but I don't think there's anything written like in a Bible or anything like that that's like right and wrong.
What do you mean by you believe in right and wrong?
Like, you know that you shouldn't kill someone because if we kill, like if people were able to kill other people in the society, people would just die. It wouldn't be a positive thing, right?
Kind of like abortion, right?
But I mean, no one cries, okay?
Amazing.
The child hasn't had an experience yet.
The
so
soul
it's
of the
not
child
safe.
cries when the mother is murdered in the womb.
But I don't believe in a soul. I don't
Amazing.
believe anything such thing exists.
So then why you have an issue with human beings killing one another?
Because we experience things and I don't want to get killed. So if I'm walking around killing people, I could get killed. I don't want to get killed. I want to live.
And where does right and wrong come from?
It comes from figuring out like what would be the best for everyone around us. That's how I see it.
Repeat that.
Like I want, like if I'm gonna live in a society where there's plenty of people, I want there to be laws so I feel safe, so other people feel safe, so everyone can be happy. That's how I see it.
Amazing. Do you believe that you don't believe there's a God? Do you believe
No.
there is a Satan?
No.
Do you believe there's an evil?
Not really.
And you don't believe there's a good or evil or just evil?
I think that's hard to answer because I don't think there's anything like certain. Like it's not like you know that there is something good or bad. Things kind of just is, in my opinion. But then of course you can like feel better about some things and feel worse about others, depending on who you are as a person, right?
So you don't believe there's good or evil, right?
I guess.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
So if you don't believe that, why is it wrong for another human being to kill another?
Because I don't want to get killed. I want to live, right? People do things for different reasons. I think it's more, I think usually what people do.
Melania, what is a man?
What is a man?
What is a man?
I don't really, a man is something that humans has made up of a stereotype of what a person that is born with a penis is supposed to be. That's how I see that. Yeah.
Destiny, what is a man?
Whatever you want it to be, Jesse.
No, I'm asking you, what is it?
Not a woman.
Melania, what is a woman?
The same answer, but just put in woman there instead of a man, and say vagina instead of penis.
Uh,
Is that complicated?
Destiny, what is a woman?
Whatever isn't a man, Jesse.
Whatever what?
Whatever is not a man, Jesse.
Really?
Yeah.
Melania, have you heard of Bruce Jenner?
Yeah,
Is that a man or a woman?
a woman.
And what made him a woman?
She said that she was a woman. She
And-
felt like a woman. She is a woman.
And so because he said he's a woman, you believe it's a woman?
Yes. Have you ever heard of femboys?
Heard of what?
Have you ever heard of femboys? I'm just curious.
Of what?
Femboys.
No.
It's like guys that likes to dress up feminine.
That's what Bruce
Like
Jenner
with
is?
skirts and- No.
What is Bruce Jenner?
I
Is he a
was just
feminist?
curious.
Is he a
No,
film
Bruce,
boy?
Bruce Jenner is a woman.
What made him a woman? Because he said it?
Yes.
Amazing. What is love?
Wait, didn't we already have this conversation?
What is love, real fast?
Real fast.
Love is a feeling.
Really? Destiny and Bruce Jenner, a man or a woman?
I think Caitlyn Jenner is I'm pretty sure a woman, yeah.
And why do you believe he is a woman?
They identify as one and they present as one, so.
So just because he said it, that make him a woman?
Well, she said it and she presents as it, yeah.
Amazing.